Oh man, that was a big buck. Dang it. So, I was sitting here, looking through here, I'm like, that looks like a big rack. He was bedded right in this fragmite. I never would have been able to shoot him, but I could see his rack. He was right. Well, I'll go show you where he was bedded. That was pretty cool. He was a big deer, big buck, big 8-pointer. I'm just gonna go downwind of him, but I'll show you where he was standing anyway. This is pretty cool. Embedded right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. He probably didn't really know what I was. So there's 2 bucks together. That one's really nice. He's definitely a shooter. When it gets down to the end of the season, I'm up for the ultimate challenge. And if the deer make it another year, no big deal. I'll find their sheds. But like I said, I'm really excited because I wasn't expecting to see a buck in here. Normally what they do is they work their way down in here. So I have a shooter buck somewhere in here. I doubt they ran all the way across the field. They weren't really, they didn't know what I was. And the one buck really, I don't know, maybe he didn't see me much, but I just think what they did was a loop. So I still think they're gonna come out this way, or maybe on the other side and then come back. I don't know, but I'm in the money. I love my little makeshift ground blind. I'm out of the wind the best that I can be for like being super wide open, and I'm in here early enough. I'm settled. Everything's ready to go. I feel good in here. You know, one thing, when you're building these little makeshift blinds and you're sitting down on the ground, one thing I've learned over time is you still have to have the ability to stand up and shoot. So I cleared a bunch of stuff up top. A lot of times deer can't figure out what you are, and they have no clue, especially first time in. So you can get away with a lot of movement, and I prefer to stand and shoot if I can. So I got it all cleared out how I like it, and now I'm just going to sit back and wait on the deer. What I think is going to happen is these deer are going to come from that way and work their way this way. I can't shoot on the other side of the fence. That's state ground. I'm not allowed to do that. But anything in this cornfield is a go. And the other thing that I think might happen is that buck's going to come around and he's going to walk right behind me. It's just there's a big trail there, and it's real secluded. He might try to come and figure out what I am, but I know he's with that other 6-pointer, so, you know, normally what they do is say they send the little buck out first. But like I said, I'm settled. I'm feeling good. Shouldn't be long. We should start seeing some deer maybe in this field. But we're going to hold tight and hold on. Set up, ready to rock and roll. I love this little setup where I kind of finagled all the brush in between all these elm trees here, so I'm kind of like right in the middle. But I love love it. It's a little bit smaller. I got this one tree to block the wind a little bit. Like what I've been gathering is all these deer keep coming across this cornfield, following the low spot, and then they're exiting the field right here next to me, which is like 10, 15 yards away. So they could either come from this way or come from this way, depending on what they want to eat. If they want to eat corn first and then go to beans, they're crossing here. If they're eating beans and then going to corn, they cross here. But I'm stationed in between like 3 different major bedding zones. One there, one there, one there, and my wind is going straight back into those beans. So I should be in good shape. I'm out here early enough. It's super cold. I got my big jacket on and I'm actually just going to wear it. And if I have enough time and a buck's coming, I'm probably going to take the jacket off so I can shoot a little bit better. But I'm really brushed in. I love this setup. It's absolutely awesome. It shouldn't be long and I should start seeing deer, but I don't know. This might be one of my last hunts of the season, so no guarantees. I don't know. I might shoot something. I have no idea. I haven't shot my bow all year at a deer, so it's going to be interesting. Alright, well, I've only sat in this sucker once this year. Should be good. The only tree in the middle of the swamp. Hopefully the deer don't notice me up there. We'll find out. See you at the top. Alright, well, I'm all set up, ready to rock and roll, and sure enough, the windows are open in the blind, way over there on the other side, which is very close to where I would have been sitting, but, you know, this is like this spot. I can see what they're doing. I can see a lot of deer. I have had a lot of deer come right through here, and like I said, the neighbor was chasing the deer yesterday, and he ran them out of there, and they run all right in here. So this is kind of like the south end of the little loop. I got the right wind for it, and where that buck was bedded the other day was straight over there, those fragmites, so I can see if he gets up or something. But last day, baby, got to stick it out. We'll see. We'll see. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for me here in Illinois. End of the season. It's all over. It's been fun. Saw a lot of deer this year. Deer numbers have been really good for this area. Got a lot of good prospects for next year, and I'm really hoping that we have a decent winter and the deer make it through, because we have a pile of deer coming up for next year, and I really cannot wait to get going on shed season. It's like my favorite season. I absolutely love it. I finally have some real time to scout, kind of prepare a bunch of my properties. I have a new tractor that I'm going to be putting to use, digging a bunch of food plots out, all sorts of fun stuff I got going on as far as winter projects and spring projects, and a bunch of new properties to kind of explore, and I'm really looking forward to this winter. It's going to be a good time, so I'm ready for shed season. So as far as bow season here in Illinois, sayonara. We'll see you next year.